So of all the responses that we have, a majority of there's actually equal distribution from email to in-house system to paper to actually I don't know. And this is a good point for us to turn it over to Scott Little. Scott Little is the Associate Executive Director with the Michigan School Business Officials, and he would like to discuss with you all a few keys to success for cost recovery among educational institutions. Scott?
Thank you, Matt. Good afternoon, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here. Let me give you just a real quick background on myself. I do work for Michigan School Business Officials. I work primarily with our members who work in the area of facilities, transportation, and food service, so the support services side. And I am a former facilities director prior to coming to MSBO. So I'm just going to cover just a few broad ideas or concepts when it comes to recovering our cost and managing our facility usage. And the first is this idea of whether it should be a centralized or a distributed or a local process. So whether or not each building is controlling their usage and that sort of thing. And all districts that have been successful in recovering costs have said that it's actually absolutely a must to make it a centralized process. And I think we would all agree, and have probably many examples of how when it is locally controlled, how our conflicts increase. Maybe somebody in the local building allows somebody to come in to use the space when if we're kind of doing it in two ways and the central space they've already reserved it as well, then we have those conflicts. So we need to move this to a centralized process if at all possible. Now certainly there will be some folks that it is said that someone always is